Hello and welcome along to Aston Villa from the Stands. This is the West Ham United versus Aston Villa live watch along, preview, build up, lineup reveal, all that good jazz. If you do want to do the watch along and watch the game with me, then click on the pinned comment or the link in the description. We'll be live on Big Up for this one. Enjoying what should be another happy Sunday of Aston Villa winning Premier League football matches. That seems to be a theme right now. I believe we're 8 wins in a row, something crazy like that. As I said, I haven't seen the lineup. I have no idea what the lineup is, so I'm going to have a quick look at it now. And as always there. And yes, as I said, apologies, just literally jumped out the shower and ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, let me get the lineup up then and have a look what's happening. And all that good jazz. The hair, I think it's probably a bit crazy, but we'll deal with that. Right, as I said, a bit. Villa are in the white kit, it seems. According to the graphic, and I've seen one major thing already, and I think someone said it in the comments as I'm just looking at about Emi Martinez. But yeah, here we go. Here is the Aston Villa 11 for today. Marco Bizot is in goal. So Emi Martinez out injured, not even on the bench. Wonder what's happened with him. Cash Concert. Wow, Lindelof comes in the starting lineup, which is a little bit of a surprise. Just checking there. There's no Pau Torres. Yeah, the bench is a little bit weak, actually. Weaker today. So Cash, Concert, Lindelof. Big game for Lindelof then today in the Premier League. I think getting his first Premier League start. Maatsen. Then he's gone with the usual strong midfield. Kamara, Anana, Tillemans, McGinn, Rodgers, and Watkins. That's the midfield that does the job, in my opinion. That's the midfield that always seems to get the hard graft, the physicality, the technicality. We're going to play through West Ham's midfield. As you can see on the bench again, Evan Gesson, Sancho, Malin, Buendia. So 4 fairly good, strong attacking subs. We've got, of course, Bogard. Luca Dean drops out. Garcia and Hemmings all in there as well. So, yeah, a real range on that starting lineup today. And, yeah, Luca Dean looks like he has dropped down to number 2. And Ian Maatsen is coming in as the sort of main Premier League outlet now, and I quite like what Maatsen's given us. Of course, as well, as you can see, it's a big game for Lindelof. It's a big game for Lindelof, in my opinion. If you want to identify something, it would be that one for me. A big game for Victor Lindelof. So there we go. But yeah, people, if you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button just to share this around. We are going to be, as I said, going over onto the other app for this one. But yeah, there's my lineup reveal. As always, let me just get the table up and everything what is to play for today, because there's a lot of big Premier League games as such. Could Crystal Palace do us a favour today and beat Man City? That's certainly a game that I'll be keeping half an eye on indeed, because obviously we are sort of looking above us in the table now. And I'll share this tab instead, because that's what we're playing at. That's what we're playing at. We are 6 points off Arsenal. Win today, we're 3 points off them. They got a very lucky win, didn't they? Arsenal beating Wolves last minute, basically. 2 own goals. Arsenal had to rely on 2 Wolves own goals to beat them, which is crazy. But yeah, if Crystal Palace could beat Manchester City today and Villa win today, we will go into second place, which is madness. West Ham, some interesting stats just seeing on this side here. West Ham haven't kept a clean sheet in 12 matches. West Ham have their worst points tally after 15 games. So the Hammers, if you want to know where they are, they're sat in the relegation zone. They've had 1 win in their last 5. They're looking pretty dismal and yeah, doom and gloom for West Ham. So there we go. West Ham, as I said, winless in their last 5. And yeah, Villa, as I said, 8 consecutive wins in their longest run as a top-flight side since March 1914. Yeah, Villa won 9 of their last 10 Premier League games. It's pretty crazy if you compare the stats. On paper, there should only be 1 winner today. Do you know what I mean? There should only be 1 winner today. But football doesn't always pan out like that, does it, people? Football doesn't always do what it should do, which is give us that result. So, look, I'm always going to go into these games a little bit weary, a little bit worried, a little bit like, hold your breath for a second. How is this one going to pan out? But at the end of the day, I'm here for a Villa win. I've got to the point now as well, I'd probably say, actually. Do you know what? I've actually got to the point where I don't care if Aston Villa play crap at the moment. if we keep, because there's method to the madness. At the start of the season, the performances were worrying. The performances almost equated to our league position. But now there's method to the madness of Villa have got this way of winning games from playing ugly, from playing hard, from grafting, from being physical. And this league table does not lie. That league table does not lie. We are sat and we could go second today if results go our way. So I'm over the moon, people. I really am. I hope everyone is good. I hope everyone is well. As I said, I will show you the lineup one more time if you haven't seen it. Make sure you're locked in, people. Make sure you are hitting that like button as well. And yeah, we are going to be going over to the big up in a minute. But one more look at the team again. Here is Ian Matson as the poster boy graphic. It is Marco Bizzot on goal. It is Matty Cash, Konsa, as I said, Lindelof. That's the one. That's the only one I worry about today. I'm not even going to look at West Ham's lineup yet with Matson, Kamara, Onana, Tillemans, McGinn, Rodgers, Watkins. I love that. It's the midfield that absolutely destroyed Arsenal, destroyed Manchester City. This is the midfield that runs the show, basically. This is the midfield that runs the show. Maybe, arguably, one of the best all-round midfields when they're all fit and firing as well. And that's a big statement, I know. So, yeah. So, people, what we are going to do is we are going to jump over now to our sister platform. We've got people in there. And we are going to, I'm going to show you now where we are. Sorry, lots of multitasking going on here. I'm going to spam the link a few times. Okay. And yeah, that is where we're going to be watching the game today. So do come over to that. And yeah, you will be directed. Don't worry, it's not like a spam site or anything. You're going to be directed to there for the watch along, as you can see. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Villa should be plain sailing, but it never is in the Premier League. And am I confident we'll win? I was more. Let's put it this way: I was more confident of us beating Arsenal and Brighton than the West Ham away. Don't know why. Maybe because of where West Ham are on the league table. Maybe because West Ham have got to get shit done. I don't know. But bloody up the Villa. Come over to the other side now. Let's go and enjoy a watch along together. We have a good banter. We have good entertainment. We have a good discussion. And we're here for the Villa. And yeah, thank you to everyone who has liked, watched, shared, subscribed, all that good stuff. And I'll see you over the big up right now. I'm out of here, people. Ta-da.